to my YouTube channel. As I told you last time, nitawaletea mgeni. Wacha tujue kama anaamini kuna Mungu and tujue jina yake. So hi.
Hi.
Unaitwa?
Naitwa
Martin Achesa. Echesa. Oh, unaamini kuna Mungu?
Yeah, naamini kuna Mungu.
Mbona unaamini kuna Mungu?
Because even before tukitembea Mungu anafanyia, ukisoma neno lake in the Bible, just in Genesis inatuambia kwamba in the beginning God created heavens and earth. So first I believe that there was God and He still exists. Even if you read in the book of Psalms 86, it tells us that great are you, wondrous are your works, you alone are God. So I first believe myself that there is God. Before I can speak that God did this for me, God saved me from this situation, or He came in for this thing that I needed, I believe first that there is God, because His word says that there was God in the beginning. And even right now, God still exists.
So, uko na any story, testimony, atikisema kama mimi mato, testimony hivyo?
Yeah, I do have.
Unaweza tuambia?
I do have, and I have like two, but I speak of the ones that I see are great ones that God came through for me. Okay, and I'll start with my education life. I used to school, we were a family of, let's say, 8 children. So you see, paying fees is something very difficult. So when I finished standard 8, that was the first one. I did my KTP exams and I passed very well, but I was told that there is no fee to go to secondary school. So you can see that feeling. You have really studied hard, you have finished your exams, you have passed, you are still having you still have that anxiety that to go further in your education, but you reach a time you're told there is no school fees and you are told to go back to repeat standard 8. Then I repeated the second time, and still the second time I passed very well. And you know, it is not a guarantee that when you repeat you pass. Sometimes you may even get lower marks than what you got. Yeah, but this time I added another marks to what I got the previous one. But still, my father told me there is no school fees. So you can imagine what was going through my mind that time. So that time I went to my uncles, at least to speak to them and then help me. You know, I'm still a kid. And they also told me they don't have money. So what did I do? I went back home again. And now I was then to repeat a third time. Because I had a desire to go on with back to school. So I had to go back again to repeat some grade. And even this time now I got over 400 marks. That is out of 500. Still I came back after exam, still my father is telling me there is no fees. So I reached a point until I was like, what is the meaning of now of this thing? Or I don't see the meaning of life. I want to aspire to be someone else in the future, but now it seems like my dream is like diminishing, because without education, without further education, there is nothing I do. So that is when by that time, by the way, we were just going to church and Catholic church. That is the time now I shifted and we went to this church. And now from there, actually, the class my mother went to explain to him, and that man willingly decided to stay to my past and future. I had no requirement to go, the dictionary, so I had to go back to my primary the people, all the followers of the week going to the week, I think it was the person who was talking but I think doing that the time mark of the year. I am doing it when we only have 3 weeks to study the money class. But the way I felt very happy, even though I don't very well, but there is now hope that I'm going to study, I'm going to get to the United States. The hope in me now came back to life again. And that is how now God came through. Because if you are not there, then I don't like that you are going to secondary school. Maybe now you have that in primary, and that is not. But God came through in a way that I really felt somehow. Very, very interesting that not that was a great thing that God did to me, that even if even my mother herself, she did not understand what was happening, but it was always through prayer that this thing happened. And I want to encourage someone out there, don't give up. Even if you are told to do the same thing now and then and then and then, keep your hope alive. There is a time that God will come in and He will change things and turn things around that you will not even understand. You will walk in places that you will never imagine before. Something that you thought could not happen, God will come in a way that you ask yourself, surely, it seems like I've given up on everything, it seems like life is not meaning, but now this has happened. Never give up on God in life. Continue trusting in Him. Continue trusting in Him. I want to encourage us there. No matter what you are going through, God is faithful. He says that He will never leave us or forsake us. And His ways are not like the ways of men. Men could be thinking negatively, men could be thinking something that are not in the will of God, but God always thinks what is right for you. And another thing, that was now the life of education. And another thing, I want to encourage someone through another testimony. Actually, I was working somewhere in a company, and that particular day, I cannot forget it. It was the first day of February 2022. Yeah. And I had just reported to work in the night shift. And now, even during that day, I had tried to look for someone who who will just stand in for me, but no one can come up. So I don't know if it was the will of God or not the will of God, but that particular night something happened that really changed the way my life is right now. It was just, it was around 4 in the morning. We had done the work the whole night. Now we are just at the edge of finishing, but now we were controlled in an action very badly. If it was not because then maybe I could have lost my life or I could have lost my life. Right now, maybe I cannot have any without me, I will not live with me. Maybe my life was unhappy because I was a rich guy. I don't know if you know the social, branch of the one that is released in most of the time, or even the one that we use in the city, the stand, the front, the children. Now, it gives me, and I will me, the idea of this way. It is still not yet to do what the rest is doing. So that means this idea, the people will have the other way, the rest is doing. So this way, they can live. This way, they can live between a lot of people. And the people make my name to get a problem. And it is a very nice that what we have, the only activity to get, we have to go this way to go down, because it is not playing, because it made no family. The government has actually broken. Because I don't have to. But one thing I never did that night after that acting, I tried to stand, but I could not stand. I was feeling much pain. I had gumboots on, but they had to cut the gumboots so that I can remove the leg from the gumboot. I could not remove it myself. I was feeling very much pain. Yeah, so after cutting it, the gumboot and removing the leg, now I could see the leg just swinging around on itself. It was just supported by this tissue, the skin, but the bones was totally broken. But one thing I told God, God, I thank you for this that has happened. I don't know why, but I trust in you that I will be healed. I trust in you that this leg will walk again. And I told God that, Lord, this leg will not be put in any metal fixation. It will just heal because you are the God who is my healer. And many, when they saw me, they had their own imagination or their own judgment. They were telling me, you see, your leg, it cannot heal unless we put in a metal fixation. But I had already told God, no, you did not get this me with any metal fixation. You created me with just your own clay. So this leg will remain the same way you created me. And I went to hospital. I was in much pain. I was operated in. You can imagine I went to operation 3 times in a theater. And it is that just by the grace of God, because many people go to theater and coming back is another thing. I remember the time I was to go to the theater, and I was the first one on that list that day. And I don't know what happened. I ran with doctors and they tried to exchange me, and they took someone before me. And I felt very bad. I felt very angry. And so I was told that I would be the second person. But it came, you know, I was told that it cannot take more than 3 or 4 hours. At least 3-4 hours you are done. But I was wondering now, this person since morning 7, it is now noon. This person has not come back. What is happening? Then later I came to realize that the person who went before me passed away during that operation. So sometimes things happen for a reason. So I don't know, but I believe that God had a reason for me to stay back again. Maybe something could have happened to me when I went first. So sometimes you can be complaining in a situation that maybe it's happening and yet you don't know why God allowed it to happen. You just have to be patient and ask God, why or how do you want me to go through this? And He will show you. So actually that person passed away and now we were shifted to another day. And you can imagine, I went in that operation and I came out safely. Then I went for the second operation, that was skin grafting, and I come back safely. It is not an easy thing just to go there two to three times, coming back safely. No, if it is not for God. And I was in that hospital for 1 month and 2 weeks. I remember when I came back, I could not walk on my own. I had to use crutches for support. And I have been in that process since that time. I worked in the crutches for like 4 months, and I told them, now you have helped me in this period kindly. I don't need you now. I had faith that now God can make me to walk again. And I started limping slowly by slowly until right now I am now healthy. I can walk. I can do my own course here and there. I am now perfectly healed by God Almighty. So if it were not for God, even that night, I don't know if I could be alive today, because I was imagining if this thing could have hit me, let me say on the head or in the ribs, would I be alive? I could have died that night. But God had a reason to save me, to show people that He is a God who can save. He is a God who can heal even the broken limbs. He can bring them back together, and He can make them perfect, and you can walk again. And I've been in this period of healing, and God has been there. I'm not working, but God has been there supplying, feeding me each and every time I have a need. I ask for God to supply, and I've been supplying for me. So I believe that there is a God in heaven. And I believe that there is a God who answers prayers. And I believe that there is a God who is able to do the impossible. The Bible says that to men it may be difficult, but to God nothing is impossible. So this far, if it were not for this God of heaven, then my friend, I couldn't be here. But God has been faithful to me. What I am right now is by the mercies of God. It is by the grace of God. If I can just step this limb down and walk, even the people who saw me during that time of accident, when they saw me walking, when I visited the place of work, they were really astonished to see me walking, because they had already written me off that this leg will never walk again, because it was actually broken. It was a fracture that was very, very severe. And actually, it is only God who came in and healed this. I cannot tell how, but even the way it happened, the healing process, until right now I'm walking, it is just by God. And I want to encourage someone, actually, if you have any issue, or if you have been involved in anything, let's say any accident, any pain, any sickness, do not give up on God. Continue trusting in Him. Be positive. Be positive that God can heal you. Have faith in Him that He can heal you. Have faith in Him. This God actually will never leave you, will never forsake you. If you just have faith in Him, no matter what seems like a mountain to you, God will be able to level it. No matter the sickness you are going through, God will be able to heal you. No matter the situation or circumstance you are going through, it is not too hard for Him to change. It's just a matter of you believing and having faith in Him. So if God did it for me, He can do it for you also. He can change your life. He can turn around your life. He can heal you. He can make you that person you want to become. It is a matter of you having faith and believing in Him. So this far, my sister, my friend, it is by the grace of God. If you can see me right now the way I am, there are times people are coming here, seeing me with it was just an external metal fixation that was supporting the bones so that they can come together. And that time I used to just wear a shirt alone. I could not even wear a trouser. And people, even some were scared to come close to me because of the state I was in. But with God, He has turned around things right now. And people are coming close to me. I'm walking, I'm doing exercises, I'm able to do some course here and there. I thank God for this far. And I believe that this period that I've been here, not working, not doing anything, it is not in vain. God has been working out something in my life. And I may feel like I've wasted so much time, but I believe that God is not a God of wastage, and is not a God who will just, is not like a man. He can come in a way that will surprise me. For this period, maybe I've seen like if I could be working, I would have saved such or have done 1, 2, 3 things. But I believe that God can come in one time and turn things around. And God, all those years that I'm seeing like I've wasted, He can repay just in one day. And that one day, I'll be able to do those things that I would have done, even extra that I would have done during that period that I was working. So me, I continue to trust in God, and I continue to believe in Him. He has a reason for everything that happens in our life. I want to encourage you, my friend, my sister, my brother, do not give up on God, but continue steadfastly in God, believe in Him, continue praying. He will surely come in for you, and He will lift you. He will lift you from that position. He will lift you from that low state. He will lift you from the miry clay, and He will give you the victory. He will clothe you with joy. He will clothe you with each and everything that you have ever desired. It's just a matter of you deciding that you want God to be your shepherd, you want God to be there in everything, giving Him access, and then it is done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I
Mr.
think
Martin.
someone, when he will listen to that, it will touch someone, it will change someone there, it will give someone hope. Do not give up, my brother, my sister, whoever will listen to that message. Do not give up on God. And I want to encourage you to continue looking for people out there. There are so many testimonies out there that will touch the life of people and will turn the life of people. It will remove that person who is in hopelessness to start hoping again. Continue, and may God direct you to that people that will continue to give you testimonies that will touch people out there.
Thank you very much, Mr. Martin. May God bless you, and may God continue healing you. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. See you in the next episode. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Ifinya apa kata tadi?